Hello, this is Archie Dunlop from archiedunlop.com on Monday, June the 21st, 2010. Happy solstice! Yes, today, Monday, is the summer solstice. That means if you're living in the northern hemisphere that the hours of daylight are at their maximum. Yes, it's midsummer. However, if you're living in the southern hemisphere, it's midwinter because the hours of daylight are at their minimum. But whichever hemisphere you're living in, the solstice is an extremely important time. It's when a new energy starts entering into our consciousness. And this energy can best be understood by taking a close look at what the sun is doing. Now, as the sun moves into Cancer, and by the way, by definition, the summer solstice is when the sun changes sign from Gemini to Cancer. As the sun moves into Cancer, it makes a stressful 90-degree aspect to Uranus, and this aspect is going to be exact on Monday and Tuesday. Uranus is the planet of earthquakes, of instability. It's also the planet of enlightenment, and I think for many of us this week could be very interesting. In a negative sense, we might have to completely rethink our plans. We might think that everything is sorted out, then suddenly something will happen and everything will change. But on a positive note, there could be inspirations coming from nowhere. We'll suddenly start to see the world in a new way, and this will inspire us to take new initiatives. And that's very much the theme for the coming week. The sun in Cancer is actually very fortunately placed at the moment. Now, this is because the sun in Cancer is in the sign of Jupiter's exaltation. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. Meanwhile, Jupiter is in Aries, and Aries is the sign of the sun's exaltation. So, in the astrological jargon, the Sun and Jupiter are in mutual reception by exaltation, and they'll stay that way for the next month. This is really good news, and it means that if we start a new project, there's every chance of it working out. So, however difficult things are, however chaotic our circumstances, we mustn't think that there's nothing that we can do. Yes, there are many things we can do, and if we're prepared to take a bold step into the future, we'll be surprised and probably delighted by the outcome. That's all I've got to say about this week. Looks exciting. And remember that the archiedunlop.com website is updated all the time, so keep visiting.